Ladies and gentlemen, we got my first Joey Diaz reaction. Sister Hyacinth. Whatever. We're going to skip this intro like I say every video. We don't know. I think it might be copyrighted claims. But shout out to Joey Diaz. I used to watch his podcast all the time. It's Joey Diaz.
2-year-old, you know? And I look at her. She's beautiful. I look at her and I'm like, you know, when she gets older, I don't think I'll have the heart to fucking smack her to discipline her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I throw like a sneaker at the cat from time to time and shit like that. When I look at my daughter, I don't have the heart. Like, I look at her, like, I could probably punish her and send her to a room, but can I fucking hit her? Nah. Like, I don't think I have the balls to do it.
By the way, super important. Make sure you put in the comment section the next one y'all want. Yo, this was the highest voted video on my last Ali Sadiq Mitchell. Y'all are really loving the This Not Happening series. Like I said, everything that you, whatever gets the highest thumbs up, I'm looking for something for over like 100 thumbs up in the comment section. Write what you want to see and upvote whatever you agree with. Hit the thumbs up for more Joey Diaz. Let's get it, Jock!
But can I fucking hit her? Nah. Like, I don't think I have the balls to do it. But they always say that if you grew up in a house that you got fucked up at, that you'll probably have a house that you fuck people up at. You know, like if you're a parent. And I'll tell you what, I grew up in the 70s. My mom fucked me up, okay?
Yeah,
my mom fucked me up. Not like fuck, it was a controlled beating, okay? Let's get this shit straight.
Yo, just so all my traumatized adults out there, did y'all get whoopings? Put in the comment section. That's the question of the day. Did you get whoopings? And do you believe it made you a better person, or do you believe that you could do that to your kids? Because even though I got whoopings, I got whoopings when I was bad, but I honestly don't know if I could do that to my kid now. It's weird, but anyway.
In the 70s, my mom fucked me up, okay?
Let's trauma
My mom fucked me up. Not like fuck, it was a controlled beating, okay? Let's get this shit straight. Everybody in this room got a controlled beating at one time. That means you're not gonna fucking die, okay? You're gonna get a couple punches to the head, you'll go down, and in 2 days you get a doll. No big fucking deal. That's a controlled fucking beating, all right? You're not gonna die, you know? And when I was a kid, you know, I used to bust my mom's balls, and, you know, she's Cuban, and a single mom, and she would lose her temper from time to time. And, you know, you get like, my mom would hit me with like the straight punch to the head, the fucking overhead right. In Spanish, it's called un avión. It means a fucking airplane. And then they had like different names for them. Then they have like the fucking el galletazo. That's the bitch slap. You know, that's the Stockton slap, right? And then my mom had the backhand, the tapaboca. That's just to throw you off, to open you. Yeah.
To throw you off the She throwing fakes and UFC moves on this nigga. She throwing fakes to try to open him up for a better shot. Yo, I swear to God. Oh, man, we went through it. Our generation went through it. I don't care what nobody
said. Had the backhand, the tapaboca. That's just to throw you off, to open you. Yeah. It opens you up for a sidekick to the body, right? That's what that does. You're like, bam! All of a sudden you get kicked and shit. So I took a beat. Listen, my mom threw a beating on me one time on 86th Street. When I was like 6, I wouldn't get off a mule in front of 8. There's a bank on 86th and Broadway. And there was a mule, some fucking dude with a mule, and you give him like $3, and he put a cowboy hat on you and let you get on the fucking mule with a vest and shit. And I wouldn't get off the mule, my mother beat the fuck out of me with the purse. That was a good one, like a live appearance type beat. You don't get those. But that was it. Like, as I got old, I never really got hit. My mom was single. My mom would always tell me, don't ever let nobody touch your face. A real man doesn't let nobody touch their face. Don't let nobody fucking touch your face.
Tell him.
So, being Cuban, I was also Catholic. So my mom would scare me with the nuns. She'd go, if you fuck up, I'm gonna send you to school and those nuns will fuck you up. Well, after torturing my mom for a few years, she said, fuck it. I'm putting you in Catholic school. I'll let the nuns deal with you. And I think my mom knew the nuns were gonna fuck me up. She just didn't wanna know, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, they're gonna fuck you up, but I don't wanna know about it. So it was one of those schools, Sacred Heart School for boys. You went on Sunday and you came home on Thursdays. And the nuns were complete fucking douchebags. I mean, complete douchebags. And I'm not lying. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. It's the truth. They were fucking, I think about it now, 30 years later, and it really was mild abuse. It was very mild.
That's full-blown abuse. It's full-blown abuse. It's full-blown. That's just how we deal with it. I went through that period of my life, too. I don't blame my parents or nothing like that, but some of that shit, and I don't mean like my parents were like even more egregious than anybody else's parents, but like we grew up, and by we, I can only talk about people my generation and before. I think it stopped since then, because a lot of older people will be like, man, back in the day, we could whoop our kids, and I understand like hitting them on the bottom, stop, or maybe giving a nice little two-handed on the top of the head, stop, or on the hand, stop. I could get that, but boy, nigga, once you start getting to extension cords, once you start using weapons on your kids, you're abusing them, my nigga. Trust me, your hands is plenty. This nigga is literally half your body size, not even half your body size. Trust me, your hand is the size of this child's head. You don't need to go grab a hanger. You don't need a belt. You know, I'm telling you right now, I got hit with, man, it was ECW in my house sometimes, nigga, and I don't blame my parents at all, but because that's how they were taught to. They went through the same thing. I love my parents to death. I would never blame them for some shit like that, but a lot of that shit was taking out frustration. It wasn't just teaching, it was frustration. And now that I'm an adult, I can say that. But like, hey, I'm not telling anybody how to raise their kids, and I might get mad one day and stop, you know? So I'm not gonna say we all human, but I'm never gonna hit my kid with a weapon. That'll never go down. Ain't nobody hit my kid with a weapon.
I think about it now, 30 years later, and it really was mild abuse. It was very mild. I could have dialed 911 on those bitches, but, you know, nobody would have listened to my cries. You understand me? They say nuns don't whatever, so there was this one nun, Sister Anna, there was Sister Marie, there was Sister Hyacinth, and there was Sister Sister Patricia. Sister fucking Hyacinth was the most evil person that ever walked the fucking face of the earth. They didn't hit me at that school because I was a bad person. They used to hit me because I didn't like milk. Till this fucking day. Listen, till this day I fucking hate milk, okay? I'm not allergic to it. I just don't fucking like it. That's it. A milkshake, completely fucking different. I'll drink 10 of those motherfuckers. But milk plain out of a bottle, I don't like that shit. It smells like dick. I don't fucking like it. That's it. I never fucking liked it. I don't like broccoli then. I don't like it now. I don't give a fuck. I don't like it. But they would abuse me. If I didn't drink the milk, they'd put it on my head.
You know what's the craziest thing is I've never seen a Joey Diaz stand-up. I've watched, nigga, years of this nigga on podcasts, whether it's a Joe Rogan podcast, whether it's his own podcast, The Church of Joey Diaz, and I swear to God, this nigga has made me cry, laugh. Like, the Saskawana Jack, when he was talking to Joe Rogan about smoking bunk. Oh, it's 422. Happy 420 to all the members. Put in the comment section if you celebrating below, you feel me? But that shit had me cracking up. Or when he had Lee Syatt eat the edibles and oh my God. Bro, if you want, I've already watched this, but if y'all want, it makes me crack up every time. I haven't watched it in a long time. One of the greatest things is watching Joey Diaz dose his hosts, his guests. Woo! Let me know if y'all want me to react to that.
Dick, I don't fucking like it. That's it. I never fucking liked it. I don't like broccoli then. I don't like it now. I don't give a fuck.
Just
I don't
like
like
his,
it. But
podcast.
they would abuse me. If I didn't drink the milk, they'd put it on my head and then bitch slap me like 3 fucking times. And then when I went down, she hit me with the tray of food. These people were fucking savages. And this one fucking nun, Sister Hyacinth, she's New Jersey. She looked just like Governor Christie, all fucked up. She was like 5'2", 310. The bitch didn't fuck around.
Dang, Joe.
If you look at a nun, they have a fucking ring of Jesus. They're married to Jesus. And before she'd hit you, she'd turn it around. And that's how they fucking cut you and shit like that.
Oh,
no, these nuns don't fuck around, guys. This is real old school fucking Catholicism. And no, I wasn't molested. I was an ugly kid that didn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. I was an altar boy, but I never hung out. Fuck you. I don't want to play cards. I don't want no hard ice cream, cocksucker. I'm a Carvel motherfucker anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Carvel motherfucker. Fuck that hard ice cream thing.
Oh my God, man! I hope this doesn't get yellowed. But Joey Diaz is a straight sailor.
Fuck you think you're dealing with? I got morals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the fucking 5th grade. I've been there for like 3 years. Not in the fucking 5th grade. Like I had been at the school for fucking 3 years. I started in the 3rd grade and I stayed there till the 5th. But there was a reason why. And I didn't know until I was like 30. I wanted to make my confirmation. I'm like, why am I making my confirmation at 30?
Did anybody else just catch that he said, I wasn't in 3rd grade for 3 years, 5th grade for 3 years, but he said I was there for 3 years. I started in 3rd grade and I ended at 5th grade. That's not 3 years, but okay.
And I remembered this story. This is why. Because in the 5th grade, I couldn't take it no more. Now, my dad died when I was 3, so my mom at the time put me in kung fu, like karate with the brothers, these black motherfuckers on 90th Street, and they would teach you like ghetto karate, like fucking judo and shit. I was out of my mind. Between that and Bruce Lee, I was ready to kill a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And Bruce Lee had died, and I was all fucked up in the head. My dad had died, and between the pain and the fucking low self-esteem and the anger, I was boiling inside. And one day I'm in the fucking Catholic school, and there are these 2 little twins, they're like half momos, Raphael and Nino, you know what I'm saying? They're fucking crying. I'm like, what are you crying for? They go, Sister Hyacinth, my mommy's having a baby, and Sister Hyacinth won't let us call the hospital. I'm like, not for nothing. Jesus don't pay for these fucking lights. Your mom and dad do. Get up, just go call your fucking mom. It's an emergency. And the nun, Sister Hyacinth, heard this, and she goes, really, all 3 years, go outside and wait. Now, when the nun told you to wait outside the class, that means you were getting a fucking beating.
On God in heaven, I know this isn't going to happen. If there ever was a teacher, nun, any nigga who's older than my, and try to put hands on my kid for any reason. Nigga, if you yell at my kid too loud, I'm pulling up to that fucking school. On God in heaven. Joey got me cursing too. I'm trying to keep it YouTube friendly. Nah, nigga. On God in heaven, I'm turning that school upside down, bro. I'm turning that school upside down, nigga. If ever y'all see rapper and YouTuber Screwface John was in jail, is in jail for assault, understand somebody touched my kid, and I went up there and got to body slamming niggas through goddamn tables, nigga, until I figured out who it was. I treat that shit like Mortal Kombat. Fight niggas till I get to the top of the nigga nigga. Oh, principal wants something, nigga. I'm woo. Ooh, that shit triggered me. I don't know why that got me so angry. Don't stare at my son for too long, nigga. Or I'm nigga.
Now, when the nun told you to wait outside the class, that means you were getting a fucking beating. Like you're getting the shit knocked out of you, right?
I wish.
So the bell rings.
Man.
The bell rings.
Bro, I'm pulling up there with a wife beater and basketball shorts. Yup, nigga. And some beat down Adidas, nigga, because you know it's finna. Woo!
You know, she comes out and she goes, so what did you 3 guys, what were you talking about? And there were the 2 twins. She took the one twin first, smacked the fuck out of him like 15 times. He went down. She went to grab me, and I'm like, I looked at the twin. I'm like, that's your brother. Get in there, motherfucker, right? Why am I fighting for you? Get in there, you fuck. She grabbed him, fucked his world up. And then she grabbed me and started bitch slapping me. But I kept thinking about my mom. I got sick and tired of this motherfucker hit me every time I wouldn't drink my milk. And I was about to snap, so I put my hands up.
Yeah.
And she's biting her tongue. I'll never forget this going, put your hands down. Put your hands down. I'm like, fuck you gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting shit down. She's hitting me in the fucking temple. This bitch is fucking me up. So finally she goes, you're not gonna put your hands down, get in the utility closet. That's basically where they fucking killed you, right there. They just fucking killed you. Then they called your mother and said he died of a pneumonia. And that was it. Creepy motherfuckers, those Catholics. I'm telling you right now, I looked behind the curtain. They're creepy motherfuckers. So she says, get in the utility closet. That's where they had like the books and the fucking protractors and all that shit. So we get in there, and she fucking doesn't even slam the door, guys. She just fucking japs me right in the fucking mouth like a tapabocca, and I feel the blood, but I put my hands up, and she's like, don't you ever tell me. And she's just smacking me, guys. She's just going at it. Bam, bam. And she had elbows.
I hope she died miserable, alone, painful, and once she died, she realized everything she lived for was not true. That's what I hope. I'm not even saying I don't hope heaven and stuff is real. I just mean for her specifically, nigga. I hope she went to the pearly gate. In fact, I'm not even religious. I hope she did go to the pearly gates, dressed in her nun attire, like, oh yeah, I'm finna get in here. She pulls up and they go, oh yeah, you remember this kid named Joey Diaz? Yeah. I pull the lever, the hole opens up, and then she just lands in my fungo. And I hope the devil look just like Joey Diaz. And then come here. Just get to abusing Shorty.
She had kicks. This is way before UFC Unleashed. This bitch is going off. She's kicking my legs.
I'm getting triggered watching
She's smacking me. I'll tell you what, guys. I was fucking pissed. I couldn't believe this lady was doing this to me. And at one point, I'm gonna fucking take this bitch out.
I was about to say, I'm surprised you didn't fight
I'm just gonna take this motherfucker out. I don't give a fuck. But if I go for her, I gotta fucking go for it. Because she's 320. You follow me? I'm like 100 with a crucifix in my pocket. If
100-pound
if I go for it, I gotta go for this motherfucker. So finally she's like, put your hands down. I wouldn't put them down, but I started tasting the blood in my mouth. And I started fucking losing it. And something just made me go, I'm gonna go for this motherfucker. But I'm gonna grab her by the ears, and I grabbed her by the veil, because that's where all the magic powers are, right? I grabbed her by the fucking veil, and I'm like, don't you ever fucking hit me again, you cocksucker. Yes. I hate you. Yes. And I'm just crying. Yes. This is 7 years of anger, and pain. I miss my father. What's going on in my house? Yes. I just grabbed, and I kept banging her fucking head. I don't get.
That's a moment where I don't care if a grown man would have beat her down. That's a moment where it's like, yeah, I subscribe to you. Don't put your hands on the women. Da, 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 da. Right here, I might turn a little eye. I might turn a little. You know what I mean? Like for her, I might have to. So what's going on YouTube, man? Yeah, I hope you rocked her world, Joey.
Give a fuck.
Yeah.
You fuck.
Yeah.
And I know. A lot of you motherfuckers like, Joey, you can't hit a woman. She's a fucking nun.
No, yes,
Big fucking difference, okay? Big fucking.
When you're a child getting abused by a woman, nigga, you can do whatever you need to do to get out of there, nigga. Yeah, fuck out of here. There ain't nothing about chivalry at that moment. What, y'all want chivalry then? Nah, nigga. Never that, nigga. Never that. You better turn to Ike Turner to get out of there, bro.
She don't suck no cock. They don't take it in the ass. These motherfuckers are angry, all right? They don't eat no pussy. They just walk around with a fucking black suit on. Something's gotta be done.
Facts.
That's fucked up.
It's so.
You gotta eat something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat something. You're walking around like somebody died. Yeah. You're fucking pussy. That's what died. So I got her by the fucking ears now, and I ain't letting go because I know she's gonna fuck my world up. And I'm pounding. Now the black dudes, they taught me judo too. So I went to give her like a hip throw. But she's 320, I couldn't do it. So I just settled on a headlock, and I'm grabbing her by the fucking head. And I'm squeezing.
Put her to sleep, Joey.
You're gonna go to hell. And I'm like, so the fuck are you, motherfucker?
Yeah!
Squeeze the fucking head. Fuck you. Fuck you. Woo. And it's like there was a little mafia kid. Thank God for fucking Italian people.
Oh, I'm getting emotional.
Thank God for fucking Italian people. They don't give a fuck about the rules.
Yeah.
This guy's like, what's going on? I go, this bitch tried to kill me. And he's like, fuck this bitch. He took her arm and he twisted this motherfucker. I got in a headlock. This little 8-year-old's twisting the fucking arm.
Good shit, bro.
And she's like, ah. And we don't get.
I can't do children being hit. I can't do that shit. That shit bothers me, nigga. That shit bothers me. And he telling the truth too. You can tell. Oh man, the fact that this shit was okay, bro.
Give a fuck.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Had me as a grown man pulled up in there and be like, what are y'all doing to her? And Joey told me what she did. I'd be like, nah, you gotta throw a hook. You got a hook under the spleen. You gotta lift up the spleen when you.
Turns around. But let me tell you what happened. Now the door was open. There's a bunch of kids.
These are tears of joy, nigga.
And they're yelling, Coke, go, Coke, go, Coke, go. Now I gotta kill her. You understand me?
Yeah.
There ain't no turning fucking back.
Oh, maybe I'm triggered. Maybe I have
So
PTSD.
we take her out of the utility closet. They're yelling.
Man.
Call the police. I'm like, call the police. I'm fucking bleeding. I don't give a fuck. Call the cops.
Yeah.
We're twisting. The other kids are coming over. They're kicking her in. It's for
shit.
Puerto Ricans too. They don't give a fuck either.
Yeah, jump that bitch.
Couple Roberto
Get her out of
Clemente
here.
motherfuckers kicking her in.
Get her out of there. You make a child bleed, nigga. Get her out of there.
So I don't know nothing. I don't fucking know nothing. When I call the police, the kids are clapping. It's fucking crazy. We're taking over the whole fucking hallway. And I go, fuck it. Let's call my mother. So we dragged this nun in a half-arm bar and a headlock.
Good shit.
And we took her shoes off. I don't know why till today.
That day, they learned how to work as a team. Nigga. That's community. That's a strength building exercise. So that nun gave him a good lesson at the end of the day.
300. She had those big fucking fat feet with no nail polish and shit.
Fight back.
We took the feet out from under her and just dragged her. Her head was turning red.
Good, yeah.
One of the Puerto Ricans called the nun and put it to my ear, and I told my mom, Mima, la monja me dio. That means the nun hit me. Let me tell you something. Kearney, New Jersey is about 22 minutes from Union City, New Jersey. My mother made it in 8 minutes. She shows up with 8 Puerto Ricans and a Santeria priest with a live chicken. You understand?
Because they'll get ready to put her under.
Shit goes down, motherfucker.
They're going to put the mofongo
So they
on
finally
her.
got me off the fuck. Her hair's fucked up. The veil's off.
Good.
My mom's telling her, you want to hit my son? You got to get fucked in the ass and have your own kid and all this shit. I'm loving it. My mom got my back and shit. So now we're sitting down, people holding on to their heads. Got the priest in the room, the principal, and they tell my mom, he's out. Him and his other fucking cohorts, like 8 of us, they're fucking out of here.
Yeah,
and
good.
My mom's listening to this. She's got half a bag on.
Turn
She's a little
up.
drunk and shit. And she's like, he ain't going fucking nowhere. And they're like, no, he's got to go. He's out of here. Listen, when I was growing up, there was this Jew bookie in the neighborhood, tremendous. Let me tell you something. Thank God for Jewish people. All right, this motherfucker was a bookie, but in the early 70s, if you beat him for like 2,000 or 3,000, he would show up at your house with $500 bills, and he'd say to you, "You want me to pay you? I'll pay you, but I gotta give you 500s." Let it roll till next week. Then the next week, he got you. You follow me? So he always had your fucking money. He would just lie to you that he had $500 bills. Who the fuck is a $500 bill? People would believe it. That's an old Jew trick right there. Let me tell you what You gotta learn. You gotta fucking learn, cocksuckers. He goes to tell my mom. My mom goes, listen, he ain't going nowhere, or I want my deposit back in 5s. That's an old Jew trick, too. It blew their mind. 5s? We don't have no fucking 5s till Sunday. Then my fucking son stays, motherfuckers, okay? And they let me graduate, they let me finish out the year, but you know what? A nun never fucking hit me again.
Exactly.
That's my story. Thank you very much.
On God in heaven, that is the greatest thing I've ever reacted to on this channel. I laughed, I teared up, I cheered. Oh, Joey, I hope that, I know she dead, but I hope she, man, it's 420. I'm about to be smoking on her pack right now, nigga. Matter of fact.